This is cylinder 3. This is the one that was trashed. Dude, there should be no reason this block would not perform.
So as you can see, we tore the block down. Jordan will explain it. He's outside on the call. But every single one of these sleeves on this motor is cracked. I failed a beat down test yesterday, so I started, he's like, hey, something's wrong, we're gonna tear it apart. I took pictures, but, because I don't think the camera's gonna be able to pick it up that well, but it's cracked there.
You want to bring this to Tom?
Bring it to him?
All right, we got an update. Not a very good one, but
Show him the aftermath.
yeah. So we tore everything apart. We're looking at the crank. Crank doesn't look too bad. There is some scoring and some finicky shit, but this can be polished. That right there, fucking done for. That shit's the blocks. I gotta get a new block. In every single cylinder, I think Justin already showed you, they're all cracked. All cracked at the top, and they're 81.5, so they're already bored out, probably about 20 over. So that's like literally max tolerance. What else? I'm missing, there's no baffle here. There's supposed to be a whole baffle over all this, where this goes into, and this, and these. So there's no baffle, so I need to get a baffle. I need to get bearings, I need to get the crank polished, I need to get the cams polished, I need to get the heads checked over. I did have one valve that was leaking, so I'm gonna get that checked out, see what's going on. They're all Super Tech, so if I can get a kit, might just get a kit. But basically, I'm gonna be looking for another GSR block, just so I don't have to run a whole adapter for this. For basically like the crank, what do you call this? Fucking, what do you call it?
The thing with the eagle on it.
The thing with the eagle on it. The thing with the eagle on it. Basically the thing like that holds the crank down. And I'm gonna need to get a new block guard, like this big eagle block guard, but I need a lot of shit. I'm gonna look for another block. Gotta go to a machine shop. Gotta get my rods checked out, see if the rods are fine, which they should be, see if the pistons are fine, which I really hope they are. And then yeah, so basically I'm doing a full rebuild on a completely different motor, but I can reuse 99% of the heads except for one valve, which is, I mean,
That is what it is.
it is what it is. I mean, on the bright side, still got an oil pan and a bunch of accessories and shit, but we're gonna eat, probably do a little bit more.
Back together.
Yeah, put the head back together a little bit and then probably call it a day. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll see you soon.
Just putting the heads back together. What they give you an estimate for?
The price or what the estimate actually was for.
Oh, yeah.
So I got an estimate for checking out the cam, polishing it, possibly checking out the crank, polishing the crank, getting an inspection on all the pistons and rods behind you. Let me look at the list. All that checked out, and then also, so crank polish, check the thrust on it, head inspection, so I'm getting the heads fully inspected, probably a new valve, maybe a couple valves, cam polish, and rod inspection. That's it. They quoted me right around 350 bucks. Great price. Honestly, 350 is probably like on the steeper end of that. It's probably gonna be like 300, but I'm very happy with that. And you know, the guys who were telling me about the shop, they say they trust them a ton, so I'll trust them. I'll put my faith in them. Might as well, right?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta trust people until you can't no more.
So we're just putting the head back together.
Just a little bit, just so that when it goes to the machine shop, there's no like big issue or nothing. They can take everything apart, look at it all, do what they want to do. Just want to make sure nothing falls out while Oh, I love that we left the bolts in there.
Got those in first.
Cams you have might be GSR cams, actually. Let me get a picture real quick.
Alright, this is the ender.
Didn't want to end it on this note, but, you know, fuck it. Shit happens. Can't be mad, you just gotta take the punches and...
The aftermath, this is so sad for me to look at.
Yeah, dude, you have no idea. I was so close too. So close to get everything ready. So close to throwing it all in. I was getting everything set up. Motor was looking great. Trans looked good. But you know what? I mean, shit happens.
I don't know if we said it failed a leak down test, so we investigated, and there's cracked sleeves on every cylinder, multiple places.
So let me tell you the numbers. So basically, how the leak down tester I was using was there's 100 on the one side, the pressure going in, there's 100 on the other. It should be about 98%. 98 to 94 is about safe. So I checked cylinder 1, nice, 94%. A little bit of oil will be getting through, I'll be burning some, but no problem. Check cylinder 2, I'm at 85. I'm like, you know what? It's not the best, but I could definitely throw it in and make it work for a little bit. Cylinder 3, 74. I was like, all right, well, this thing's fucking clapped. That one's just not it. And the last one was like 85. So all of them but cylinder 3 are, I mean, it's clapped, but it would have ran. Probably like 20 less horsepower, but.
And then when we were pulling...
The heads,
When we pulled the pan off,
yeah.
the one of them had to be knocking bad.
When we pulled the pan off cylinder number...
It was the last one. I don't know if it was 1 or 4, but one of them was fucking...
Yeah. I think it was 1 actually, which was knocking, which is weird because that had the best leak down.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of play in the bearing. And the heads, I need a new valve at least, at minimum. So everything's going to the machine shop tomorrow. Dropping off the heads, dropping off the pistons and the rods. And then I'm also dropping off the crankshaft. So we're gonna get it polished, get some stuff looked up, see if it can be nice again, but if not, fuck it.
It is what it is.
Yeah, we'll just have to get a stock GSR block and rock it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see you guys next time for sure. We'll have a little update soon, but shit happens, man.
Just how it's gonna...
All of you out there, you can't be too upset. I let it get to me yesterday, but you know what? This thing's gonna be bent real soon, and the front 2 tires are gonna be leaving.
Alright, so we'll see you in the next one. Oh, shout out before.
Shout out the boy.